Good morning everybody, Louise and I have come along to the South Downs. This morning we are near Falmer. Just behind us, probably half a mile walk back that way towards the car, is the Amex football stadium. And then when we reach our location, I'll show you exactly what we're looking at. So you might remember last spring I sent you a message and I said, do you know what, I think I'm going to enter Landscape Photographer of the Year.
Was that after it had just closed?
Yeah, and you
well done.
Shattered my dreams and said, oh, you're a bit too late there, sunshine. But at the time of recording this, we're in January, which gives me the opportunity to enter this year, which is February.
I believe so.
My proposal is, because I am, let's say I'm emotionally attached to my photographs.
Too invested.
Yeah, that's it. I struggle to pick out photographs that might stand the best chance of winning in a competitive situation. So I'm going to let my photography friends pick out the images. Louise still wants me to pick some of them, but I think I'm going to let other people choose.
You've got to have some of your own though. Just some that you just think, I'm really proud of that, stick that in. Just so you can get the smugness when that one beats all the opposition.
When I have entered competitions, two people from the same household could enter that competition. So I entered and my wife entered and she won.
With your shot? With
my photograph, which I thought, no, there's no way that the picture that I entered was better. So maybe I've just got poor judgment on what do they call themselves? The gods of the competitions.
The judges.
The judges.
There's no doubt that people have entered images one year that haven't been successful, and the next year they have. I'm just thinking about one particular category winner from last year. Didn't get anywhere in the first one, won the category in the second time.
Same
exactly
judges.
Same shot.
Yeah.
There's some commonality. I don't know whether it's exactly the same judges, but I think it just depends on what you're up against.
If I enter, I stand a better chance of getting somewhere.
Take a look at some of the things that did really well from previous years and just work out what they're looking for.
So that's the plan for this year. It's going to be the first time I enter, and I'll update you if I get anywhere. It's alright, I'll edit that out. I'll just make myself look awesome. Louise is laughing because I forgot to press record, and she also makes YouTube videos so she can feel my pain right now. So we're setting up the cameras. We've reached our location. We came here a couple of weeks ago, and then on that day, that morning, it was freezing cold again. There was a lot more white in the foreground, so it was a bit more interesting than today. And on that day we had incredible clouds, but no direct sunlight on the foreground, so it didn't really work as an image. Today I think we're going to get the inverse. We're going to get direct sunlight, but a very bland sky, because as you can see behind me, literally no clouds at all. I think not having an incredible sky can work in this location because it's more to do with the South Downs, the land. So once the sun comes up, fingers crossed, we're going to get some direct side lighting, and then I'll just be taking some images of rolling hills with light. I will set my camera up because on a 16mm you cannot appreciate actual focal point, which is Ashcombe Windmill, which is up on the hill there. I'm about to do something really offensive. It's in my camera bag, I'll show you. It will be offensive to some people. I've got a Canon lens on a Sony camera. As you can see, the sun is now up, and this is just a waiting game now. You've got a beautiful scene in front of us, and the sun is pretty much 90 degrees from the subject. And interestingly, it's not as soon as the sun comes up for this location, it's more like half an hour to an hour after the sun has actually come up above the horizon that this scene really starts to kick off. Essentially, you've got a telephoto shot. The sky is not very interesting this morning at all. Windmill is your focal point, and then you've got these overlapping hills where the sunlight, because it's coming from the side, it creates separation between all of these hills. And it's quite a simple composition, but that's what we're looking at. made a video here a couple of weeks ago.
I did.
Yeah, that went well, but you actually got some proper frosty foreground that time.
I really did. So I had one with snow and one with frost. I mean, not a lot of snow. Sussex snow.
But you were talking about the sunlight kissing the hills.
I was, and it's properly kissing it now. So I'm quite excited once that windmill gets lit up. I think this might be quite a nice one, even though the sky is as boring as heck.
You happy with that?
I'm happy. Like, I'm going to go in now. Crikey. Oh God, this is just beautiful. It's so much nicer than when I came last time. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Happy lady. Happy lady.
I'm going to go over there and carry on talking to myself.
Sorry, I'll shut up. Bye.
Just to make sure I don't miss out on this shot. If you come here, this is the sort of place where you can get some really good abstract images. So bring a long lens, the longest one that you've got, and then just pick out little compositions, which I can't tell you what's going to work because different times of the day, different times of the year, you've just got to just keep an eye on the landscape and see where the light is landing. I very much lost track of time. I said it was an hour after sunrise, but it's nearly 2 hours after sunrise. So in the winter you can get here for sunrise, and of course there'll be some lovely photographs to take, but if you're looking for these abstract images where you can really appreciate the contours of the South Downs, then there's no rush. Maybe an hour after sunrise seems to be the sweet spot. We are almost done here because of course 2 hours after sunrise the light is starting to get a bit harsh. We might be going for a quick tour just down the hill from here. What a lovely back garden. Well, Louise and I are getting a tour of this retreat, which is literally next to the windmill. That view that we were shooting earlier, we're now in a converted grain store. The windmill is just over that hill there. Okay, so the lady who was showing us round, Annie, she was just walking her dogs past us, taking some photographs. Stopped to talk a little bit and she said, you should come and have a look at the grain store, and then this is open for business. Yeah, what an amazing location, hey? Lovely to meet you, we'll be in touch.
Thank you so much.
That's why you should talk to people walking their dogs.
That was amazing.
Such an awesome building out literally in the middle of the countryside. What do people normally say at the end of their videos?
Thanks for watching. You've been a blast. We've been brilliant. Later.